Hello, YouTube, it's your boy, the Crazy Trader, and I'm here again with your favorite stock review. Like I always say, it's get money, don't make no money, and you always got to risk it to get the biscuit. Guys, I'm here with Robinhood Markets. Robinhood Market is a stock that I've campaigned for since it was $7, $8, $9, $20. I've campaigned for this stock for so many years. You can go back to my old videos from 2000, 2001. I was talking about Robinhood. I bought in the IPO at $38. When it went down, I kept buying. I've been buying Robinhood for so long. Well, I didn't buy much, but I kept buying every day. I kept buying every day. I'll stop and then I'll come back and buy more. So it's one of the stocks that I have a little bit of sentimental value for because I trade on its platform. I love the Robinhood platform. I actually adore the platform. When they were getting bashed for halting trading and everything, I kind of understood it because sometimes business, that's what happens when it comes to business. People were like, we're going to ditch the platform and go to Weibo. Some people did. Some people went and came back because they found out that Robinhood platform is a great platform. They are so innovative. I think they are one of the best, most innovative companies in 2026. If you take all the SpaceX and Tesla's away, when it comes to fintech, Robinhood is the most innovative company in 2026. I want to add 2025 to it because everything that they've done, as soon as they launch it, their competitors just come out and copy the same thing. And that's what they do. They launch it and they copy it. So let me do a little bit of not deep dive, a little because I've done so many deep dives. I want to go over this stock. I remember when it was $70, and I was telling you guys that this stock is a $250 stock. This was just 3 months ago. Nobody actually 3 4 months ago, nobody actually cared about this stock, and I was telling you guys, I'm like, this is a $250 stock, and nobody cared. It was 70 what 73, 71. It went, look, $71. I was talking, this is a $250 stock. Nobody really cared. $250 is nobody really cared. Now it's 100 and something, and everybody's buying. I'm like, what is wrong with you, retail traders? What in the world is wrong with you? Now it's $113, and everybody's jumping on the wagon now. Okay, for full transparency, like I do every time, I'll go through it real quick. I have 280 shares. Average cost is at 38. It's back to my IPO share because it was at first my average price was around 20 something. But I keep buying every day, little by little. DCA, like I said, dollar cost average. You buy little by little, the rain or shine, night, day or night, and then it comes back up. What I hate is 25% of my portfolio, so I don't like that. I don't like that aspect of it. But the fact that the company is a good company, I really don't care. I like to diversify a little bit more, but I really don't care. Concentration is actually what grows your company. This stock alone has given me $21,000 in return. So if I wasn't concentrated in there, I wouldn't have $21,000 in return. That's 200% of what I invested. Well, can you get 200% from your savings account? Let me answer no. Okay. Today it was up 3.5%. I'll say 4%. It's my market value is at 31,000. So I've invested 10,000. I'm getting about 21,000 out of that. So I really like this company. I am, all out for Robinhood right now. I want to show you something real quick. I remember when the 52-week high was 153 and it came all the way down to 70 and everybody was bashing it. But here we are. It's going back to the 52-week high. Okay. People talk about its PE ratios at 53. Is it high? Yeah, a little bit. People like the 20s and the 30s. 53 is a little bit high, but this company is so innovative. I really don't care because every month they are bringing something innovative. So why do I really care about the PE ratio? If it's around 100 or 200 or 300, then yes. I remember at the point in time, Palantir was my biggest holding. I had to sell it because I knew it was going. But I bought Palantir at 14. My average price for Palantir was 14. It went all the way to $200. If I didn't take profits, I was a fool. So I did take profit, sold out of it, and I'm just waiting for it to drop down and see where it will go next, and then I will jump into it because I believe in that company too. I think it's a great company. Um, I'll show you something real quick. I was trying, not the analyst. I wanted to show you, and I've done this before. I've showed you guys really the analyst. Look at that. They gave it a 1 star, and they still leave it on there on Morningstar. They give it a 1 star, and the fair value, they give it a fair value of $52. It's kind of crazy how analysts can be able to, give a fair value to something that maybe they know nothing about. They give a fair value of $52. They're waiting for you to sell so it can get to $52. So they all compile in and buy at $52, and now they'll come back and say it's at the fair value is 250, and then when you start to buy, they'll sell it to you at 250, whilst they bought it at 52. Don't be that fool. Okay. Real quick before I get the hell out of here, why you should buy Robinhood? Not don't take it from me. Okay, let's read this. Robinhood just launched a new blockchain. They launched a whole blockchain on their own. Just like Ethereum, just like Solana. Solana, they launched a whole blockchain, and why investors should care. So if you're an investor, you should care. Key points: Robinhood now has its own blockchain and its own crypto wallet. It has its own wallet, has its own blockchain. It used to not have the wallet, but now it does. uh, Arbitrum will likely share in whatever success Robinhood can attain in the crypto sector. Ethereum and Solana have a new competitor to watch out for. Yeah, Ethereum and Solana, they all have a new competitor. The thing about Ethereum and Solana is Ethereum, their founder is not in there anymore. He's sold and he's gotten out. I used to remember that guy way back in 2020 when crypto was also taking off. He was very instrumental in the market, but now he's not that much instrumental. But we still have Vlad in the market doing his thing. Okay, so Robinhood Markets launched Robinhood Chain, a layer 2 L2 network of Ethereum that allows its 28 million users to trade tokenized shares of US stocks. So you can trade tokenized shares of US stocks on 24-hour basis in more than 120 countries. Are you kidding me? You're looking at this platform and you're thinking it's $100 stock. No, it's not. Robinhood calls its network AI native, meaning autonomous software agents are a key user group. Here's why that's very interesting development given the state of play in the crypto sector right now. I'm not going to read everything. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom right here. This chain has big plans for agents. Okay, so let's read that a little bit. Robinhood opened the stock trading platform to AI agents in late May, so that now you can add a trading agent to your platform, and then he's going to trade stocks for you. Crypto options and futures are next. So, they are hoping that they are going to add that to it, extending the same agent framework to Robinhood chains. Tokenized equities would close the loop, creating the possibility of agents transacting in the largest and most liquid financial assets without human help. So all of these things, now AI is all crazy. So they are going to have AI agents doing all the trading whilst you are watching your TV and sipping your coffee. Whatever agent you use, make sure it's going to make you money and it's not going to lose your money. Robinhood does argues that a meaningful slice of the next generation of financial apps will run on blockchain, which is true. Blockchain is the future, with tokenized equities among the first assets agents touch. Robinhood's captive audience is an economic moat that competing chains can't easily route around, even if they offer lower fees or faster transaction turnaround. Plus, if Robinhood makes AI trading agents easy to deploy from its platform, it'll have an even bigger advantage, assuming customers take to them. You know, if Robinhood's experiment with AI agents and tokenized assets on its new chain end up being successful, it will be a green flag for other chains that are trying to be good places for both AI agents and tokenized stocks trading. Solana and Ethereum might thus have their near-term strategies somewhat validated, you know. And this is the thing: Robinhood is going to upset the crypto space just the same way they did upset the equity space, and they've already started making massive, strides in there. I bought $100 of the chain that um, the the crypto that they built their foundation on, which is the Arbitrum. I bought $100 of it. I bought it about a long time ago, but it's dropped all the way. It's dropped about 75%. I'm still holding. It's just $100 worth of it. I'm still holding. I'm not worried about it. If I lose $100, that's fine. I've made more money not in the crypto space, but I've made more money on Robinhood than $100. So I put a little $100 in there. If one day it decides to shoot up, well, my $100 can be 10,000, and I'll take it. And given Robinhood's success is becoming a massive player in the retail investor brokerage segment, it could very well exert a powerful influence in crypto too. I didn't say that. They said it. So don't wait, don't listen to me, just listen to them. If you like the analysts. I don't. I do my own research on my own, but I throw you a few analyst crumbs. But Robinhood is the stock to have in 2026. You think it's too high now? Wait till it's 250. Okay, you think when it was 70, I was talking about it and everybody talks, I was dumb. You think it's too high? Wait till it's 250. Anyways, don't let me waste too much of your time. Have a great day and be safe. Peace.